Good morning. It is April the 26th, 2026. I'm going to begin to start vlogging every day or video recording myself because I need to talk these things out. This is going to be a series of videos or at least audios where I'm going to begin to talk about my family dynamics that I have here. I've been very frustrated about it lately, and I'm 50 years old now. I have some health problems, diabetes, I have bipolar disorder, PTSD, and anxiety disorder. They say it's general anxiety disorder, or it was said at one point that it was, but it's extended far past that. I am exhausted emotionally and mentally and physically. I thought I was in full swing menopause, and I just came on my cycle or started bleeding out of nowhere. It was Saturday, Friday. It was actually Friday. Friday last week. I just started. I was sitting on the couch and folding laundry, and the next thing I knew, I was just started bleeding. So before that, I have not had a period over a year and 4 months. So I have not had a period since 2024. And I am now, it's 2026. Yeah, I hadn't had a period since like December. It was like November, December of 2024. And then I went dry again. So I'd say all that to say I have a lot of health issues and just a lot of changes. And I'm finding out that this plays a part in my life. I do have to admit that I do drink a lot of alcohol because I am to kind of cope with a lot of these situations that I deal with. I'm very concerned about my health. I don't have a support system anymore. I'm a single parent. I have 3 kids. One is she's 28 years old. She's in at Houston. She moved away from Baltimore last year in 2025. I have my other daughter. She's 27. She just turned 27 years old. She's in my household. Um, she does not drive. She has uh, some issues herself. I do believe that she is on this autism spectrum a little bit. She has some or she had some she does has what you call absence seizures because she had them since she was a kid, and I wasn't aware of that. Her and our father wasn't aware of that because she was a military kid and we moved around a lot, and so I'm just now finding out about a lot of the things that are going on with my with myself and my kids. And then we have my 13-year-old. She just turned 13 this year, and she has a little bit of that, but because my older two have a different father than her, and she was born a little later. She's a little bit more, I think, like the stronger out of all of us, maybe in the mental health arena, so to speak. So that I'm putting on, saying that to say I will be continuing to audio, or at least, or vlog, or whatever my experiences. That's what this is about. Because I need proof. I need proof. I need an outlet. I need to be able to express these things, because right now I'm struggling financially. I don't always have a therapist on hand. I don't have good insurance. I'm not working because I quit the jobs before I get fired, because I'm afraid I'm going to get fired because of my some of the disabilities and some of the issues that I have that pop up on the job. And with me being a female, a woman, and because I'm black, I deal with a lot of uh, racism, sexism, misogyny. I deal with a lot of I've had a lot of abuse in my past. Um, a lot, and so I need to talk about these things. And so since I don't have a therapist here, I'm going to start talking these things to a video, and I'm going to record these and keep them on a file so maybe someone can understand me one day when I'm maybe no longer here. So I woke up today. My daughter has a field trip today. I'm at my wit's end today. Yesterday I know we had the car situation. It's just always something going on in my life. Um, rob Peter to pay Paul. Try to do this. Try to keep myself consistent, but there's always disruptions. And every time I've had a disruption, um, it's when you have disruptions in your life, it makes it hard for you to get up out of the bed in the morning and just live. Right now, I feel like I'm just surviving. And, feel like I'm just surviving. That's my reality. I'm just surviving. I'm waking up to just survive and try to figure out what the next step is going to be for just trying to get through the day. My daughter is in the other room, other side of the room, talking to herself, which helps her a little bit. She's trying to study to be an accountant. I don't know if it was mentioned before earlier. She doesn't have her driver's license. She's 27 years old. Just, as her mother, I'm frustrated with her because um, she has a lot of her issues as I don't have a lot of support coming from my family and coming from, I just don't have it. My mother passed away. My mother wasn't really, she was supportive as far as it came for giving someone food or those things. Those things I didn't need. The type of family support I needed was for them to rally behind me and actually be in my corner. But they weren't, because everything was attached to their religion. And everything was attached to Jesus this, Jesus this, Jesus that, Jesus this, Jesus that. And the cultism and the just the way that I grew up, and then the way, you know, a lot of the decisions that I've made over my life were very much connected to me wanting the approval of my parents, and they refused to give it to me. I feel like over time, I feel like I feel like they kind of played with my head a little bit. And it's hard for me to unsee or unrealize now. Like, it took me, I didn't realize until like even about when I was about 40 years old, when I first moved to this area that I live. And that was a decade ago, because now I'm 50 years old. But I didn't realize, I mean, in the past 10 years, I've totally changed, and I've been immersed in trying to understand myself, mother myself, love myself back from the rejection from my family, the rejection from society, the rejection from the jobs, my own issues and insecurities, the drinking, the whatever. I just go through a lot of things. And I've been through a lot. And I'm soldiering through. All I can say is that I'm a survivor. But I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not just surviving, I'm actually thriving. I'm actually having something to look forward to. And it's very hard. It's very difficult for me right now. I feel um I don't I when you don't have money and you don't have the finances, you don't have the freedom to kind of do some of the things that you would like to do. My credit is shot. Um, I've made a lot of decisions, uh, bad decisions or swift decisions out of survival mode. I've been in survival mode for a very long time. And when you're in survival mode or fight or flight mode, it's almost like you're a zombie. And so I've just been moving from one situation or one circumstance or one crisis to the next. And I don't really get a chance to kind of like breathe. And I have to quit jobs to breathe, to take care of my mental health, because if I don't, I've already had a previous mental breakdown. And now that the I don't have the leg, or I don't have my parents that I had, the situations that I had before. So it is real. It is it's real. And I don't want to I don't want to I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. And so I'm going to continue to keep doing these like vocals. I guess I'm kind of like, I guess, talking to myself on video, on audio, so that I could, this is kind of like my own, I guess you could say, self therapeutic. And I'm going to start recording myself and keeping these videos and these audios of me talking, because sometimes I feel like it's an outlet. It's an outlet for me. I don't have any money where I can, like, my car is shot right now, so I don't have any money where I can, like, literally just go and just, chill. I really don't want to be going a whole bunch of different places. with the current climate that we have right now in the United States. Um, it bothers me. I'm doing this to help myself self heal, and I'm going to try to not look at the news every day. Like yesterday, I think I did a lot better than I normally do. I literally refused to look at any like news stories, even though they may have popped up in my feed. It's something every day. It's something every day with in the United States, and it really is kind of difficult. So and sometimes I want to talk it over and have a conversation about it.